What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. In this one, I want to talk about Terra Luna Classic. Now, I think that we're all going to have the opportunity to become Terra Luna Classic millionaires. And I know just having the opportunity isn't actually becoming a millionaire, but having that opportunity is, honestly, because you either make the decision to do so or not to, right? If you are a person that loves this position, you understand the process of selling, and you could find a way to get to that point where it does eventually reach $1 and you now have, $50 million or $10 million or $20 million or $1 million. But the point is that we have the opportunity to do so. And I think Terra Luna Classic is going to give us that opportunity when we see the community that's all coming together and doing big things, right? So hopefully we get to the point to where we can see the repeg. Hopefully we get to the point to where we can see, the algorithm back in place. And hopefully we can see Terra Luna Classic back to $1, if not all-time highs. But we know that it has a ton of potential to run from here, even to get to, $500,000 worth of a value, right? For me, I have 56 million coins, so that would be a 1 cent price. That's a $58 billion market cap. Is that ridiculous? No, I wouldn't say that it is. And I think it definitely has a ton of potential. And speaking of things with tons of potential, thank you to TVK for sponsoring this video. Virtua is a position that currently stands on Binance, on Coinbase, on many different platforms, and soon to be the biggest L1 on Binance. Virtua is adding VannerChain. VannerChain is going to be for billions of entertainment consumers. An EVM blockchain built for Fortune 500 companies. They have global validators with 1 trillion plus market caps. Zero cost with instant transactions, new cutting edge L1 business model, and multiple IPs with billions of fans at launch. Honestly, this is a new development which adds to what TVK actually is. While this position has already grown 143% over the last month, it's a company that seems to be positioning themselves in the right places. If you guys want more information on VannerChain and Virtua, feel free to use my links down below. And again, thank you VannerChain and Virtua for sponsoring this video. I honestly believe that Terra Luna Classic has a ton of potential in it, and you're going to see this run to way higher figures, right? Not just single-digit billions, but double-digit billions, and give us that opportunity for a lot of people to become Terra Luna Classic millionaires. Now, for me, at a penny, that would only be hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I do believe that this can go a lot further with the amount of burns that we could put forth, the amount of, different opportunities that we have outside of just Terra Luna Classic to burn inside of Terra Luna Classic and bring it back to what it once was. So let's talk about this position. Let's look at it and talk about that potential that it does have. So currently we're seeing this down 1.38%. So it's not really performing on, by the best standards today. We're seeing it at a 0.00007911 and a price, and it's currently at a $459 million market cap. We see that the volume is up by about 10% at $42.72 million. Volume to market cap ratio at about 10%. So it shows where that popularity actually is. And the popularity in Terra Luna Classic, we all know is there. We all know, we see the views that are on YouTube. We see the conversations that are on, Twitter. We see the engagement that's across various social media platforms. Terra Luna Classic has that ability to bring a lot of people together and maybe even agree on some things that we could see Terra Luna Classic at a much higher price point. Honestly, there's so many different paths to get there, but we all know it leads to the way that we officially get there is by decreasing that supply somehow, some way. Whichever way we do it, I'm a fan of, but I want to see it start decreasing, and then we could do that. The thing that we notice with Terra Luna Classic is the fact that Binance has been backing, CZ has been backing Terra Luna Classic pretty much since the beginning. He's backed, listing it, keeping it listed. He's backed the burns. He's backed the community. He hasn't backed the burns completely because obviously you would need other exchanges to get on board, but he has said that. He's come out and said, look, we we understand that burns are important. And if we could decrease that supply, we can get back to the repeg, get back the algorithm, get back to where we were price wise and market cap wise, and just get back on the right track. But he can't do the burns himself, because as he has majority of the volume on his platform, it still would just push people to another platform that doesn't have a fee. So you would need to have that fee everywhere in order to do so, right? That's the reason why he's using his own trading fees in order to burn Terra Luna Classic. So, and that's the trading fees for just Terra Luna Classic. So if you see those trading fees go through, that's something standard that's going to happen with Binance no matter what. And you're also going to have something standard that happens with KuCoin, or something standard that happens with the next thing or the next thing, right? So it's not anything different that's there. But anyways, we can look at all the history of Terra Luna Classic, and we look at, how the last years went. It's down 55% from these higher levels where you had 3 zeros and 1 7. Or if you look at the highest point that it's been at in the last year, which was, the level of, or actually this is all history. It was up to $120. I wish I could zoom in a little bit. There we go. In the last year, we could see it was up to 0.0006, being at around a $2 billion, $3 billion, or $4 billion market cap or something like that. So pushing up to some of these levels to where you might end up seeing a $5 billion market cap, or maybe even approaching the $6 billion, or $10 billion market cap and getting to double digits. But this showed so much promise around that time. And you know what time that really was? It was around the same time where everything else really started to fall as well. So it really didn't show what its full potential could have been. If we would have seen the volume, we would have seen the burns, if we would have seen staking and all of the different things that are created around it, we would have seen Terra Luna Classic get to a much higher level when it comes to, price point overall. So honestly, I think we need to understand what this can be. If I was to tell you that Terra Luna Classic will get to a $50 billion market cap, what would you say? Right? It's like $50 billion market cap is not bad. It's been to a $40 billion market cap before, but that was before all of this has happened, right? You saw the market cap and where it has been. So it's been to a $41 billion market cap. And then now you're seeing it down here in the form of, billions of dollars worth of a market cap, or even where it is now at $459 million market cap. So it's not saying that it's unbelievable that it can get to a $50 billion market cap, especially in a bull run to where things will truly run to way higher levels than we could have ever imagined. But understanding the reality, understanding the piece of it where you're like, well, let's just jump into reality and say that this is a position that's worth a lot less. It's not worth as much as it was when you had the algorithm in place. Sorry, Hayden's ringing the doorbell apparently. It was worth a lot because of the algorithm that's in place, it was worth a lot because of the algorithm that was in place. And you're also seeing that now the algorithm is not in place. So is it worth a lot? Well, shouldn't be worth as much, but with all the popularity and the people that are involved in it, the people that are invested into it, it seems like it can be worth that much. So honestly, I believe with everything that we've seen with this, all of the kind of struggles we've been through in the last year trying to find a path, we will land on a path. And this is why I put this out here on my Twitter. This is why I put this out here saying, I have a strange feeling that I will be a Lunic millionaire by 2025. I don't 100% plan for it. I'm not 100% banking on it, but I have a strange feeling that we will get to that point where I will be at a Lunic millionaire status. You will be at that level, or you will have the opportunity to get to that point. So for me, as I'm taking my profits, I will have some left over to hopefully have that millionaire status in the end. But guys, let me know what you think about this. Am I right by saying this, or is this just like, hey, fingers crossed type of situation? Do you feel the same way that somehow, some way, we're going to get there and we're going to see it at way higher levels market cap wise, as well as see that supply down and see it higher price wise? I don't know. It's just something that I'm thinking of at this moment. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button before Hayden rings the doorbell again. And make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. Make sure you guys check out Rumble. That's a new Rumble account that I do have, or not a brand new Rumble account, but to a lot of people, they don't know what Rumble is. So Rumble is basically a video service platform, just like YouTube, if you want to follow me over on that platform. And again, in this video, thank you to TVK for sponsoring this video. I appreciate it. And I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.